Hi, guys. Welcome to our new coach call. I am so excited to have you on this call and see all of your beautiful faces. So, we've had a great, it's been a week and a half almost of coach training where you've kind of learned the basics. We presented our Diesel Nation Academy to you. You've seen that it's a self-paced training. A lot of the info is kind of basic. It's just a matter of you learning like some logistics on it and putting it into action. So my best advice to you before I open this call is don't be a collector of information. Go out and put it into action. That's how you kind of learn. I didn't know it all when I first started 6 years ago. I had to kind of fail forward. I had to kind of like stumble over everything. And you guys are so blessed that you have this system, right? This coach training and just so much at your fingertips. Because when I first started, we didn't have all of this beautiful training and everything kind of handed to us. It has evolved to that over the last 6 years. So just take all this information and just slowly put it into action, and just know you don't have to be perfect at it. It's going to come with time and experience, but you guys are on the right track. So I am going to screen share my presentation. I have a really simple presentation for you guys. Let me get that going. All right. Can you guys see this good? Yes. Do you guys only see the PowerPoint or do you see my desktop? Stacy?
I see us, and then on the left I can see the slides, and then I can see like which one you're clicking on. So the one is enlarged challenge group. So you're good.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, so first off, guys, I always like to congratulate you on taking a leap of faith with coaching, because it's not always easy doing something new out of your comfort zone. And so I just want to say congrats for doing something to better your future. Because when I was a new coach, right, been a coach for 6 years, and as you have seen my story or been following me, this journey has completely drastically changed the course of my family's life, not only physically, but financially. And it's because I said yes and took that leap of faith that you guys did. But the ball right now is in your court. So I want you to think big, dream big, and really open your mind and heart to the possibilities, right? Because right now where I'm at, if I didn't say yes 6 years ago and actually stick with it, and if I didn't put everything into action and didn't go for it, I'm telling you, my life would not look the same. I'd still be doing hair full time. I'd still probably be in South Florida, be struggling financially, still probably trying to lose the baby weight from my first baby. Our life would look so different. So be here a year from now, be here 5 years from now, and I promise you, your life could potentially be different. So congrats on taking that leap of faith. I know for me, it was the most life-changing decision I've made besides getting married and having my kids. And I share that from an open place and an open heart, because this journey can be such a blessing to you. And I'm so excited for you guys. It's so near and dear to my heart. I love training new coaches and our leaders. We're all taking turns to train coaches and we do a great job of that. But it just reminds you of why you start, and it's such a beautiful thing. So there are little expectations that we have for you on the team. Success and failure is up to you. It's not up to me. I'm not your boss. Your coach is not your boss. We want you to be your own CEO. We want you to just run out there and just have a blast and start your own business and be the own CEO of your life, right? And so there's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, there's going to be ebbs and flows, there's going to be some dark times, right? My father passed away along my journey, and I kept going. I leaned into this, and it was my therapy, right? went through a major move, went through postpartum depression, but I leaned into this as I'm going to make this work, right? I'm going to use this personal development and self-help as a good resource to get me through that. And so you're going to have life come to you. I've seen coaches kind of quit real fast because life happens. Life is always going to happen. But leaning into this as, a team, and we're a community, we have your back, we're going to cheer you on, whatever you go through. And so that's why I love this personally, because I have a whole group of amazing women cheering me on and that are in this with me. And we're all running to our dreams, right? Running to our bigger visions. But if you know your why and it's that strong, you're not going to let anything come in your way. Okay. So we're going to dive real quick into this. Your job is to focus on you. So you guys most of you have picked a program. You want to be that person that actually finishes something, right? From start, day one, to the very last day. And you take your before pictures and you have an after picture. It does not have to be perfect. You do not have to have the best six pack and look perfect, right? That's not what this is about. It is just about you feeling good, sharing that you did this program, and there's credibility behind finishing something, right? I know I've quit lots of things in my life, but saying I did Insanity from start to finish was like one of the biggest accomplishments that I feel like I owned, right? And so that's going to be the same for you with whatever program you're doing. The same with Shakeology, right? Getting a story behind it, that it's giving you energy, you're feeling good, right? I know I was living off of coffee, having 2 babies in diapers, and Shakeology was a saving grace for me. So you're building your story right now, okay? It does not have to be perfect, but this is your story. I never want you guys to compare your journey to anybody else's. It's so easy to do. I know I've done it. I'm so guilty of it in the beginning, but I realized the best way to run on this journey, it's blinders on. Do not look at, anywhere else except with your coach when you're running with your coach, and maybe have a couple success partners. And that will come later on. But it's really, you're staying in your own lane, working on yourself. And I know it's easy to compare having a whole team of women doing the same thing, and try not to look around so much, because it's just going to be a distraction. It might steal your joy thinking someone has a better post than me or someone looks better. That's not what this is about. It is about you and your story and helping and changing someone's life and inspiring other people with who you are. Okay. Be resourceful. Like I said, you are the own CEO of your own business, right? I'm not your boss. No, none of the coaches are your boss that you have to answer to. But if we can tell something's wrong with you and you backed away and you're gone, we're going to reach out as your mentors and your friends and accountability partners. But we have so many resources from Google, YouTube. I just uploaded a file in our team page, Team Rise and Shine. And it is a resource center for every single thing you could think of, from coming out posts to scripts to objections to, how to share on social media. Everything is literally handed to you on a silver platter. It's just a matter of you saying, I'm just going to go look in the files in the team page, or I'm just going to go Google this, or I'm going to go to YouTube or whatnot. But your mentor, your sponsor coach is going to be that resource as well. So don't be afraid to reach out. We just want you to get the mindset of you are your own CEO, because this is your own business, right? Comes with a little responsibility. Have fun. That's what this is about. I know for me, I love having fun. If you let this stress you out at all, the fun and the joy is going to be gone. So I've always said, I'm going to keep this fun, which is working on myself, feeling good. Then you have the energy and you want to talk to other people and share this incredible opportunity and the tools that is, helping you lose weight, to feel good and all that great stuff. Overwhelmed. I know it can be overwhelming, right? To have this training thrown at you along with life and you working on your journey, and maybe you have a spouse, maybe you have kids, maybe you have life, right? A house, whatever. Just know that if you are smart and you strategize with your time, I live off of my calendar here. It's nothing fancy. I used to buy really fancy ones. This is from Target, guys. I write in my day, every single day, what it looks like and what I'm doing for the day. It keeps me on track, right? And then I schedule my week out, and there's little notes, and I write the little tasks that I have to do. And then a whole month, I literally sit down a couple days before the month is about to come, a brand new month, and I just write out certain dates and things that, I have to do. But if you fit this in, maybe 20 to 30 minutes a day, you will move this forward, promise you, alongside of working on your health and your fitness journey. So 30 minutes working out, drinking your shake, maybe doing a post, and then another 20 to 30 minutes digging into training and posting on social media. So I don't know if you guys saw, but I posted little in our training, our coach training group, little pockets of time that you could work this business, right? And it gives you examples on how to do those pockets of time just to make it so easy. I know I see one of the girls on this call, she's already doing, stories and posting and in the challenge group. And I'm blown away. I'm like, wow, you are doing what a great coach does. It's just a little pockets of time that you fit this in. So don't feel like you have to be all out like myself or Stacy. This is truly you fitting it in around your life. Right? Just like me doing this call, I put everyone to bed, had my husband take over, and this is me doing it around my life. It's not during my family time. It's not during, the important times of my day. It's just around my life, right? So it's not a stressor. I don't feel overwhelmed. So I make sure that I make those times throughout the day. Okay. If it's important. You're going to start sloppy, like I said before. You're going to fail forward. This is just a trial and error right now, and it's not going to be perfect. So if you know that, you get that perfection out of your head, just like your health and fitness journey, you will feel good moving forward. So let's dive into challenge groups. You're probably thinking like I thought in the beginning, do I have to run my own challenge group? And oh my goodness, I don't know what to do, and I don't know what to say, and I'm still working on myself. Let me just take that stressor away right now. You don't have to run a challenge group. You don't have to do anything unless you feel ready. Okay. I don't have my challengers run their own groups until months down the line when they're like, you know what, I've been following this coach on the team and we're kind of on the same, level and we became success partners and we're going to go run our own group together. Great. That is the ultimate goal, right? For you to break off and be your own CEO and do that. But right now you are in your coach's challenge group. So you could help cheer on the other challengers. You can be a great coach in there, right? Be the best challenger, which actually makes you flourish as a coach. And comment on everybody's posts and just show up, share some value with recipes or whatever it is that you find that makes you tick right now. You love recipes, you love motivation, you love inspiration. So just add value to your challenge groups. And you can always say with your sponsor coach and help them if you feel like, you know what, I want to take a leader role, and you, message your sponsor and say, hey, what can I do to help you? That's always great. But I don't want you to feel overwhelmed that you have to run anything. Later on, if you want to do that, we have challenge group guides that basically spell it out. You can pre-schedule posts in the challenge group and, schedule every single day with a value post. But I don't want you guys to feel overwhelmed and stressed with that right now at all. Your only job is to work really hard on yourself and show up in that challenge group. So one thing that I've gotten feedback on is, what groups do I need to be in? Because there seems like there's a lot. And I know, becoming a coach, it could seem overwhelming with all these groups and notifications. All you need to focus on is your challenge group and the team page, right? And then now that coach training is done, you're going to be more breaking off and being mentored by your sponsor coach with maybe little, threads with other brand new coaches. That's what I do, is I keep you kind of in a thread with other new coaches, and we kind of stay on this mentorship together, and I'll eventually keep moving you up as you move up in rank and you're with higher level coaches. So that's something to look forward to. But just look out for posts in our team page and look out for your challenge group and really add value in there. Social media. So you guys probably think, how often do I have to show up? What do I have to do on social media? I'm scared. I don't know. Well, if you kind of dived into the Diesel Nation Academy, you saw that there is an entire section on Facebook and Instagram. There is no rush to go over all the info. I actually don't even think you need to be in all that info right now because it's kind of overwhelming, but it's good stuff to learn along the way. I know for me, it was so helpful for my business to go through that, right? To learn little tips and tricks how to advance my business. So definitely start that when you can and just do a little bit every day. Something that has helped me on social media is really diving in and narrowing down who are my people, right? I'm a girl mom. I used to be a working hairdresser mom. I can relate to other working moms. I'm a mom of 3. I love running. I just threw some in there. I'm not a dog mom, even though I'm sure my kids would love to have a dog. So I know eventually I'll be there. I love shopping. I love the beach. I love sports. I used to love Disney. I love traveling. I love coffee and wine. So who are you? Because these are things you want to share about, right? You want to get very specific. So I encourage you right now or after this call, just write a little note to do it after the call so you could pay attention. Just write down like 10 things of who you are. What makes you so special and unique? Don't look around, right? Again, do not look around. Who are you? Look in your heart and your mind and say, who am I? What can I bring to the table? And how can I attract other people just like me? So it's crazy because on this journey, as I began to get out of my comfort zone, I'm an introverted person. So getting out there and putting myself on social media has not been easy, but doing it over and over every day and sharing who I am and stories and inspiring with, who I am, I've learned that I've attracted other people to me. And it's made this so much easier because I feel like I'm surrounded by people that are just like me, that, hey, we used to work, we are girl moms, we like wine, we like coffee, we like traveling, we've had C-sections. Like I try to be very specific on lots of things. And it's crazy how, you will attract that. So make your list. A couple great apps I use. Snapseed is great for brightening your pictures. You don't want to post something that's kind of not clear. Think about what you like to see on social media. I use Video Shop. I know there's Splice also. So just write those down. Take little quick notes. So Video Shop is really cool. These are free apps, by the way. And you could just make a quick video. I upload tons of little videos and it compiles it into one video, and you could like trim it. You can add, music and just make it fun. So I love doing that. But you don't have to do any of that, guys. You don't have to make it look at all hard right now. Just really focus on putting yourself out there. I like to just give you the options. I know some of you have kind of messed with videos, and hey, do you want to get ahead and start doing that stuff? More power to you. Keep it simple. So I don't like to see too many collages. With too many letters and numbers on them. It just looks messy. Keep it as clean as possible. Again, what is catchy to the eye? What would you like to see? Okay. More than likely, that's what your audience, because you're going to attract who you are, would like to see. You are the main subject. So some kids, some family, some pets. But since you are now kind of like, putting yourself up there on social media, and this can be your platform and your timeline, it's great to throw some kid pictures in there and family pics and pets and all that, but don't make it everything, right? This is about you and sharing your life and kind of like a glimpse into who you are, right? So I want you guys to just share your personality, add value, but there's just a lot on social media out there with info, and most people are attracted to pictures of you, right? They're coming to maybe a business page, a fitness health page. They want to see who you are, right? Not your kids every single picture. I know they're cute. And I personally don't want to put my kids out there too every single picture, right? Maybe I'll once a week throw them on a picture with me. So I make sure my face is out there, but maybe they'll be in stories, right? My cute little toddler, she drives me insane, but she'll be in a story screaming her head off, showing the real mom life, right? That's my thing right now. It's just, I'm in a crazy toddler phase, and I'm attracting other toddler moms that are also in this crazy phase. We're in this together. So make sure this is about you guys on social media. Just a quick tip. And curiosity marketing, I just want to touch upon this real quick. I don't want you to say, I'm a Beachbody coach and I sell Shakeology and I love all Beachbody programs. No, that is not the goal, right? Would you rather go to someone that, oh my gosh, like, what is she doing? She looks great. She's not even mentioning names, right? They'd probably be attracted to that, right? Or you'd be attracted to that because there's no names, and you'd be curious what they're doing over all the names, right? So things have shifted kind of with social media and there's a lot out there. So curiosity seems to be working for a lot of people. I know for me, I don't like to mention any names at all anymore, except I kind of twisted names. Like I'm a health coach, right? I am a coach. That's it. I keep it really simple. Or I'm a motivator or a mentor and things like that, is more of like in a leadership role, right? So don't go screaming names out there. You could change just kind of like the lingo, like it's a superfood shake or it's a health shake. I love saying those things, or this is plant-based. So just kind of change the verbiage a little bit, because you want right now people attracted to you and kind of gravitating towards you since you're new. What is she doing? Oh, she looks great. I love her posts or her stories. I wonder what she's doing. So it's just going to attract people to want to reach out to you more, like your stuff, and just curious about what you're doing right now. So make your lists before you think you don't have anyone to invite. You guys do, promise. And I don't want you guys to prejudge anyone. It's so crazy because the people that I thought were never going to join me when I first started this, they have all joined me along the way. Like they have all joined me. It's crazy. Some haven't, but the people that I least expected to have. So I don't want you to judge anyone or think someone's not going to join because of this or that. Just remove that from your mind and think this person would love this. This person, I could see them going on this journey with me. I see potential in this person. I want you to write down the people closest to you, because that is who you're going to start with. Your warm market, we call it. And those are the people that know, love, and trust you. People want to do business with people they know, love, and trust, right? So over time, you're going to build your cold market, right? So your warm is the people closest to you and cold is the people furthest from you, right? You're going to build trust with those cold market people with sharing your journey, being real about, ups and downs that you've been through or you're going through. And eventually they're going to work their way into your warm market. And that's how you build trust. That's how you build relationships. And that is how people eventually join you, because they're going to get to know you and love you and trust you. So that is the whole idea behind this. It takes time. I am still building my contact list, guys, over 6 years, right? It's a never-ending thing, and that's our job as a coach, is to invite. So that can come in many different forms, and we're going to get into that in the next slide. But put, I would say, 20 to 50 people on your first list. And I know we went over this in training, but this is like what you're going to do right now to put your business out there and grow the foundation. So how do you invite? This is probably the scariest part that most people, they're afraid of, right? When it comes to a coach, like, oh my gosh, I have to invite someone to a challenge group. Yes, you do. That's the whole point of this, is that you're not in this alone. You want to bring your friends and family with you right now so that you can generate some sort of results, right? You can help people with a success story and say, hey, this was my first customer, and look, and have them write up maybe a couple paragraphs, and you're going to share that, or you're going to write something about them, right? So I want you to always share from your heart. Always. That will never steer you wrong. 5 things that you love right now about Beachbody. Okay. What are 5 things at the top of your head? The community is number 1 that I could think of, right, as a new coach. The second is having energy, right, to get throughout your day. Like if I didn't have Shakeology, I'd probably be exhausted right now. Like not even being able to talk after dealing with a toddler all day, 2 kids that are in school that come home with homework, a husband, cooking and cleaning, and Beachbody. Like it's not easy being a wife and a mom and juggling a home, right? But I promise you, these workouts, I got my 30-minute workout in. I drink my shake. I ate clean all day long. I drank a gallon of water. Like if I didn't live this healthy lifestyle, I guarantee you, I would not have the heart and the energy to talk to other people, right? So that makes me want to invite because I feel good. This is working, right? I want to get on a call. So the energy from our programs, right? From New Shakeology, all that great stuff. Like think of 5 things. There's so many that I could probably think of right now. What have these programs done for you? I just named some, right? Just kind of shared my story in a quick glimpse. So that's what you're going to write about. Okay. Very short, very simple. How is it changing your life? I know you guys are still new. Maybe some have jumped back on. I see a couple that have jumped back on. Emotionally, physically, your happiness, community, consistency, better habits, How is it changing your life? And it will evolve over time, but I want you guys to write out a really quick script right now, okay? Before we end this call. So get a piece of paper and you see the script right here. I want you to write it down, or a shorter version because you're going to use a script often, and it's going to make your life so much easier being a brand new coach. So you don't have to say, what am I going to write now? To this person that just liked my post or that commented. You're just going to say, let me go copy and paste and get my script real quick. And you're always going to tweak your script because you don't want to sound like a robot, right? I'm always tweaking mine. And I don't send it to a million people. I just send it to the people that like my posts, comment on my stuff, they're looking at my stories, or that are on my list, right? So take this script. I love it. It's really simple. And this is what you're going to send people, right? That maybe seem interested or on your list. And I do encourage you to change it up, okay? There could also be scripts that I send people like, thank you for following me and supporting me. Like, I really appreciate it all this time that you have, supported me. How have you been? How is your life? Whenever you feel ready and want to jump in one of my boot camps, I'd love to have you. If not, no worries. You see how simple and casual that is? It's not like, hey, want to join my challenge group and it's this much money and blah, blah, blah. Here's my link. No. Simple, simple, simple. What would you want to receive as, on the other side, someone on the other side of the screen? You'd want just a simple invite. You'd want to be asked, how you're doing and how's your family, how's your kids, like that. So really simple, really casual. This is just a baseline example. It should be in your words though. You want to sound like you, and the people closest to you that know, love, and trust you, they're going to know how you speak, right? So keep it as simple as possible. I don't know if you guys are still, I can always copy and paste it into our group, which there's so many examples too, guys, in the files. So trainings and resources. Again, you are your own CEO. Don't compare your journey to say me, right? I've been doing this 6 years. Like, that's been a long time, right? Or Stacy, I believe she's been doing this like 4 years, right? So don't compare your journey to someone else's. You don't know the hard work that goes behind the scenes. If like we're inviting all day long, or if we are, doing this and that, you just don't know. So I've seen so many coaches compare, and I have to touch upon this so much because you just cannot compare your day one to someone else's day like 5,000, right? Everyone's at a different place in their life, and it's for a reason. Just start sloppy. It doesn't have to be perfect at all, and evaluate with your sponsor how you can make improvements. So that's when another mentorship call, I know for me, I don't do my mentorship calls like one-on-one until you have gone through the training. You have put some skin in the game. You have showed up to our new coach training call, or if you couldn't, great. At least I know you're showing up to something. You're showing up in our challenge group. Like, you are showing up, and that says, you know what, I'm going to match your effort. I'm going to help you. I'm going to sponsor you even more. And then you deserve that mentorship. And so we are going to go over your coming out posts. We're going to go over any goals or questions that you have, and kind of like see if you have any questions with the Diesel Nation Academy. But go ahead and finish the Diesel Nation Academy. I don't like to stress too much all the information in there and finishing it by a certain time. Like I said, this is your business. So you go at your pace. You are the own CEO of your business and your life. But that is it for resources. Your why and your vision. Okay, we have a couple more slides, so almost there. This is going to be your driving force, guys, when time gets tough, when you feel things aren't working out, people are saying no, people are throwing objections at you right and left. If you know your why and it's so clear, right, then nothing is going to stop you. So my why when I started this journey was I was sick of arguing about bills with my husband. Being honest, I like to keep it real and inspire you guys. I was tired of charging vacations. I was tired of feeling like we didn't have extra money, working really hard and not getting ahead, right? With 2 full-time incomes, 2 babies in diapers. I just didn't see the light. And I just knew if I was on that path forever, then nothing was going to change. And I didn't see that. So when this opportunity came along, I just said, I want more. I want more time and money freedom. Okay. So I want to ask you guys, if time and money was not an obstacle, what would your life look like? For me, my life would look how it is now, right? Of course, I have bigger goals and dreams, but it would be being home with my kids, driving them to school, picking them up, not having to worry about going to the grocery store and charging, right? Or if I wanted to add something extra in the cart, I wouldn't feel like guilty about it. Or taking a trip where we could pay it in cash. Things like that. I wanted to live a big abundance life and give back. We've been able to give back, help my parents, do things I never would have expected. I'm forever grateful and I feel blessed because of this opportunity, because I just kept sticking with it, right? Just failing forward. And so look inside your life, and I want you to write it down. Make that a quick note after this call. What would your life look like if time and money was not an obstacle? Again, I walked away from doing hair. I was making a full-time income. And obviously, yes, we make more, right? Our income is substantial. Like that was my goal with Beachbody, right? And this can provide that. So I share things openly to just have you open your mind, okay? Come from a good place, a humble place. I just want a new coach like you guys, where you are, to just think bigger. Because most people these days are struggling. They're struggling financially, living paycheck to paycheck. And they're not opening their mind to a new opportunity like this, that you could have it as a side hustle and it could turn into more, right? So I always like to mention the financial side. Your why and your vision could just be right now to work really hard on yourself, right? I looked through every single why when you guys first joined that group. That's probably the best moment for me when I start these groups. Is I want to know about all of you, and I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know why you're here, right? That's important. So it's okay if it's not money and time freedom right now. Your why can evolve, right? My first initial why was I didn't want to pay for Shakeology. I wanted to get it paid for. And I wanted money for diapers. I wanted like at least $50 to $100 more a week to, take that burden off. So it's okay if it's just health and fitness right now, but I just want you to open your mind that there is a huge financial opportunity here. And it could start small with, look, 100, 200, and it could slowly compound every single week, right? So just wanted to share that. And I want you to write it down and encourage you to write it down after this call, because it is very important, whether it's just your health and your fitness. You have to know why you're here. If you're going to run with a business, I believe, though, you need a financial connection. It could be really small right now, right? But you need some type of financial connection, because there are going to be tough times. Not really hard, but people saying no, that's our little failure in this business. I will take that all day long. People saying no to me for what this opportunity has provided my family. Okay. A couple things. If you guys see calls in our team page, we have power hours that we started doing, and we have team calls. So a lot of Tuesdays are occupied with calls. So I know for me, and I tell my husband, so heads up, right? You should tell your family, if you're going to make this a priority, Tuesday nights is a business night, right? And Wednesday, once in a while, I will do calls like this. But other nights, I'm not doing anything, okay? So I only dedicate a couple of nights a week to really work my business and help people and help my business. So dedicate Tuesday nights to work your business. If not, then maybe take another night like Wednesday night and then listen to the recording from Tuesday nights. But there's something so powerful about being on a live call where you can feel the energy. You could feel the emotion through the speaker, right? I'm sure if you guys watch this recording, it probably would not have been the same as actually being on the call live, right? You're on with other people. You're not alone. Like, we're in this together, right? So there's also marketing calendars in our team page under announcements. You will see it at the very top of the page. So it's not like, what is going on this month and what do I do and what do I post? So it's all there. You can kind of look at the lines on the calendar, and it says like, you should be breadcrumbing and talking about this week. And then, this week you should be talking about this. And then it says like when our team calls are, and just, it's all laid out for you guys. Okay. So on our power hour calls, well, I don't even like to say power hour, however long we get through it or whatnot. There's people who jump on and off whenever they want, but we're going over the Success Club tracker. So what do we do as a coach, right? That's always the biggest question is, I don't know what to do. Before this tracker came out, so many coaches were like lost in limbo. Like, what do we do? This is what we do. I still do this, right? It's just, there's no guesswork at all. What you do, like, we have it all laid out for you. So like over our live power hour, I know Stacy does like a Sunday Q&A, and she goes over what, you should be doing as a coach. And it's just you coming together with a team. We work together, right? So it's more inspiration, motivation. Whoever's hosting the call is sharing tips. So like you see, number one, proof of the products. Like, did you drink your shake and work out today? Yes, do a check mark. And we go over this stuff. Initiate connections and add followers. So we're not doing a call that long where it's like 20 minutes. It's like 5-minute little pockets for each of those. Do stories. Did you share your daily life? Things like that. Did you follow up with people you've invited? So that's what we do with this business activity, tracker. And like we track invites right here on another little paper that it comes with. Really simple, guys. Last slide. So how do you start? Some action tips right now moving forward. Make a list of 20 to 50 people. So I like to add 50 in there if you're very courageous and you want to, and you're an overachiever, if you want to really move this forward faster, always go above and beyond the numbers given to you, right? So I know that's what I did, and that created a lot of success a lot faster. So if you see a number, more than likely it's just like a baseline number, but if you want to go above and beyond, shoot for way more people, right? Because this way, hey, if you fall short of people that actually sign up, hey, you pushed your goal a little higher, right? So 20 people to invite to your next challenge group, and you're going to get together with your sponsor coach and you're going to figure out your coming out post to post on social media. If you've already done it, you're going to do another one, right? Sunday nights and Mondays are great times to share a coming out post because that's when a lot of people are on after the weekend and are looking for inspiration to get back on. So you'll learn all of like those little tips here and there. But as far as what to say in that coming up post and when your challenge group is, that is with your sponsor that is mentoring you, okay? Since you're going to be in their challenge group. So there's example posts and scripts, all of that in our team page under files. You can find seriously everything under files. If you haven't already scheduled your Getting Started Right call. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be messaging you tomorrow morning when you guys could do a call with me, whoever is my PS coach. Bonus, download the business activity tracker that's also in our team page or in our new coach training group. So I hope you guys don't feel too overwhelmed, but we're here to help you guys along the way. This business is what you make it, and it's up to you, right? If you want to run after those goals and that bigger vision for your life, kind of like what I touched upon, but it's up to you if you want change, right? In your health, your fitness, your finances, but most important, guys, just show up. That's it. Show up on social media, be yourself, and slowly put things into action. That is how this business begins to build. So I haven't looked at the chat. Let me just look real quick. That's it. You guys have any questions whatsoever? Nope.
I don't have any